And welcome again to the Dave LewAllen podcast. We cover sports stories, newsmakers, and difference makers in our communities and across the state of Michigan. You find us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and through our partnership with WJR Radio at thegreatvoice.com. Today, we're talking sports and business with a new pickleball facility in Southeast Michigan with Dee Geelhood. She is the Director of Pickleball Operations, and Jennifer Posh, the event manager at Greystone Pickleball Club, located on Opdyke in Auburn Hills. Brand new pickleball-only facility opening very soon. And Dee, I know you're over the moon excited about this facility and what you're going to have to offer.
I was just thinking that you're over the moon excited about our
Well,
facility.
I am.
That was
I've
a
seen
great
it and I am
introduction.
excited.
Thank you.
But
Thank
this
you
is
for
an
having us.
exciting time.
It is. It's super exciting.
So
Yeah.
tell me about Greystone and why Greystone will be different than some of the other pickleball facilities that have been cropping up, and there are quite a few now because of the popularity of this sport, fastest growing sport in the country.
Sure is. 300% over the last 3 years, right? So about 20 million pickleball players in the United States and 40 million across the world. The reason that I'm excited about Greystone is because it's going to be the best of the best in Michigan. They spared no expense on anything. Every court is individually fenced. There's 17 total courts. All of them have stadium sizing, meaning that there's 8 feet from the sideline to the fence and then 10 feet from the baseline to the fence. And we also have a stadium court that has 300 spectator seats and its own bar with an outdoor patio area that overlooks stadium court.
All right, and we're going to talk about food and bars and just the total facility with Jennifer in particular. But pickleball specific facility and that number of courts and country club type amenities,
Right.
yet you're not going to be membership driven there. Tell me about how that's going to work and how we as pickleball players are going to be able to utilize this new facility.
Right? So it's a $50 initiation fee and then a $0 membership. And so that means that anybody can come and play. There are no restrictions on that. And we do not have different pricing for you either. So because there's no membership, you don't have a member rate versus a non-member rate. It's all one rate across the board. It's pay to play as you go. And so any program that you do, you're paying for at that time. Any court time that you do, you're paying for at that time. So it's nice. You can be a snowbird, let's say, go out of town for 3 months. You're not paying for a membership that you're not utilizing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you'll have league play. You'll have will you have open play? Will there be special events that people can participate in?
Yeah, I think people are used to the word open play, and we're taking that
Mhm.
out of our verbiage for Greystone. The issue with open play for me is that it's chaotic and you wait a lot to play. So you could have 12 courts, you could have, if you have 48 players, you're full, and most of these players are taking anywhere from 60 up to 90 players.
Mhm.
And so because you're rotating, you're sitting out a lot. So I created a program called Make Your Move. You'll be able to sign up online for it and hold your spot. We will only take 48 players. We will not overbook this program. There will be coaches on the courts with you. They will be making the rotations for you. It's up the river, down the river style play. So if you win, you move up, you split partners, and if you lose, you move down and split partners. So the idea is that you will all end up being about where you belong in
Mhm.
the end,
Yeah.
correct? And so the reason I call it Make Your Move is because you're literally making your move. You're either moving up or you're moving down. And the coaches will be there to give you tips as well. And they will also, if you are short a player on your court, they will play in. And if there's one extra player, so let's say that you had 48 spots available, but only 45 people signed up, that means there's one extra player. That player is going to get a mini lesson in the time that everybody else is playing. Then when the rotation happens, a different person's getting a mini lesson.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
And good. All right, let's talk about Jennifer, the food aspect. I mean, the pickleball is one thing, but there's more than just pickleball at Greystone Pickleball Club. You're coming on board as event manager, Continental Services. Tell me about food service there and what all else is going to be available at Greystone.
So, with working with Continental, it is a corporate dining company. We also operate with Forte Ballinger and Two Unique, which are also two other catering companies. Inside the restaurant, we will have a full service menu. Chef has taken a lot of time to kind of research the area and pick those special items for the menu. We do have a tasting coming up for that as well, so I'm excited to have everybody be able to try everything that we'll be putting on the menu.
So, if I am interested in it's mealtime and a meal, I'm not playing pickleball on a particular day. Am I welcome to come in and have a meal?
Yes, we would love to have you in. I want people to come in and feel the sense of community, the partnership between Continental and Greystone, and the family side of things, kind of coming in, and they're going to look forward to seeing that team that's behind the bar. We'll have full service. If you're sitting at one of the stadiums, we'll bring you your food and your drink and make sure you're well taken care of.
Now, in addition to food service, bar service, I mean, you have an event space, so you've got the 17 pickleball courts.
Yes.
But you have a second floor in this incredible facility where you can accommodate events and I imagine of all kinds with catering and food service.
Yes. Do you want to speak on that?
Yes, the event space is going to be incredible. Just kind of seeing it come together and see how beautiful it is, the detail that's in it. There's a wide range of things that we can book in that space, whether it's corporate events, whether that's holiday parties, birthday parties, maybe even a buyout. We'll get them in there for the holiday parties, weddings. There's a lot of different things that we can do in that space that isn't offered anywhere in that area.
So it wouldn't have to be necessarily tied to pickleball either. I mean, it's just 4,000 square feet of event space on that second level?
Correct. Yeah. With a fireplace and it's absolutely gorgeous. And they can split that space into two separate event spaces as well. So it's not just one large event space at 4,000 square feet. You can cut it into 2,000 square feet per event. And they both have access to the food and bar.
All right. So Greystone Pickleball Club is located on Opdyke. Those who remember the Silverdome, it's just up from the old Silverdome site, which is now the Amazon site. It's across from Lely's, if those who know Lely's, and in Auburn Hills. And it's a new build. It's not putting pickleball courts into an old Bed Bath and Beyond store. I mean, this is a brand new. I mean, it's huge, right?
It is. Yeah, it's enormous, and that's why we were able to give the amount of space that we are to the courts. Mm-hmm. And every court is individually fenced as well, so it's really your own private experience at Greystone while being within the community. It's absolutely beautiful.
Pro shop, podcast studio inside.
Studio.
What the heck? I
know. So let's say, for instance, that anybody can rent the podcast studio, by the way. That is open to the public as well. But the idea behind that is that these pros that come in for tournaments, so let's say that the APP comes in for a tournament, and their pros are used to doing podcasts. So where do they do their podcasts when they're on the road? They do it out of their hotel room. Well, what if they have a space to do it in when they come to the tournament? Who wouldn't like that?
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
Yeah. Convenient.
Yeah. They don't have to carry their equipment.
Yeah. Well, sounds like you've thought pretty much of everything, haven't you?
Tried to.
All right. So, you're involved, you play.
Yes.
What is it about pickleball that that you love
Yeah.
so much, and why do so many of the rest of us love it as well?
Yeah, I think the social aspect is huge, right? So if you keep in mind the size of a tennis court versus the size of a pickleball court is much smaller, you're much closer to each other,
Mhm.
and the actual play itself is only 14 feet away from each other. So you can hear each other, you can hear what you're saying. There's a little bit of chirping fun in pickleball, which we all love. Um, but and then the other part too is, open play isn't a terrible thing. It's how you come and you meet new people, and it's the best way to get involved in the
Mhm.
sport. So, make your move will do the same thing, but I just think that the social aspect is huge in pickleball, and almost everybody can play it, right? So it's not a huge learning curve. Tennis has much more technique to it, a lot more difficult skill
Mhm.
base. And pickleball, you can pick up and you can pretty much start playing within the first hour of stepping on a court, meaning you can play your first match within that first hour.
And you can play recreational, if that's the right word,
Right,
or as competitively as you want as you play
right,
and continue to improve. And,
right.
we know there are a lot of competitive players. I
Yeah,
mean, look at the explosion of the pro tours, for instance. I
right.
mean, and the people that are watching the pro tours.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think too, it crosses generations. So, like, for instance, I learned how to play pickleball with my dad and my son. Well, there's 50 plus years between my dad and my son,
Yeah.
and they had an absolute blast playing together. So, I think that's the other amazing part of pickleball. It doesn't stick you just with your generation of people.
Yeah. Jennifer, when they came to you with with this project, what was your initial thought? Pickleball and food and
It was something
drinks?
different for me,
Yeah.
definitely. But it's also very exciting because it's also kind of a new challenge for me. It's something different than I've ever been a part of, but also there's food and beverage, and then there's the community side of it. So it's still not that different. So I've just been looking forward to it, and every single week going in and seeing how things are changing, and even watching the restaurant come to life and the different tiles and cabinets, and then just seeing that come to life, knowing what else we can do. The event space is incredible. The thought that was put into it was this isn't to go and visit the space, this is to come and belong to the space.
Mhm.
And that's what we're also going to build around the food and beverage.
And I've seen the kitchen too, and so the chef is going to enjoy, uh, all new space and
Oh,
what's available
yes.
there, right?
Chef is already very excited. Who doesn't like the new shiny equipment to work on?
Oh, I mean, that kitchen is amazing too, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, every detail was thought out for the space, whether that's color, that's tile, that's texture. Everything has been very well thought out, and to be brought into that has been very nice.
All right, so maybe we buried the lead here a little bit, but when is Greystone Pickleball Club going to open?
Right.
When are you available for play? Have we determined that?
Yeah, so our grand opening is scheduled for March 14th, and it's going to be from noon until 8 p.m. That's open to the public. I am doing some soft openings, but I don't have specific dates on that yet. So as soon as we get the good to go, like the certificate of occupancy, I will be posting that online immediately, and I will get the information to everybody that I can as fast as possible.
And those of us who have been interested, you're able to sign up on the website, updates, weekly newsletters on where things stand,
Yes.
greystonepickleball.com.
Yes, that's correct.
And so people should go there and you'll
Yeah.
get the latest information in terms
Right.
of the open and what's available.
Yeah.
We mentioned no memberships, long-standing memberships.
Right.
But what about pricing and how did you arrive
Yeah.
at what is right for this
Right.
facility for court rental, that kind of thing?
Right. So Monday through Friday from open until 4 p.m., it's $40 per court hour. So that's split amongst you and however many players you have on the court. And from 4 p.m. to close, it's $60 per hour.
Mhm.
And on Saturdays and Sundays, it's the exact opposite. So from morning until 4, it is $60 per hour, and from 4 to close, it's $40 per hour. How we came up with that is market based, right? So you just look at the other clubs, what they're doing, and then you try to make the best price for people that you can possibly make and still, you know, be a productive club.
Yeah.
So,
And the location, right there on Opdyke that we mentioned, Auburn Hills. I mean, it, as you circle out from there, right? I mean,
yeah,
a lot of pickleball players within, however
yeah.
many mile radius of Greystone.
So I did a crazy thing and I went on Duper one time. I went down the rabbit hole, right? Duper is the rating system for pickleball. And they give you, like, if you put in, I want all the people in a 5 mile radius, I start counting them. I got up over 3,000 and I was like, I can't count anymore. My brain is done.
Yeah,
And so I'm guessing that it's somewhere between 3 and 5,000 people just within a 5 mile radius. So Greystone should be hopping,
yeah.
I think.
What's the
Yeah.
most, I guess, exciting part of it for you in terms of what you'll be able to offer that pickleball players have not yet been able to experience?
Experience? I don't know. I think pickleball players have experienced a lot. I think the clubs that we have in Michigan are very good clubs. I think we're fortunate that way.
Mhm.
The owners care a lot at all of these clubs. I think that the biggest difference is that Greystone's going to feel like home away from home. So it has all of the amenities that you would have at home. And so we're hoping that people want to come play, they have a little something to eat, drink, and then they're like, "Oh gosh, I could play more." And then they go back out and play again.
Yeah, yeah.
So just the hangout aspect is going to be, I think, tremendous. And she talks about the event space. It's just gorgeous and you're going to want to be there. It's going to feel fun. And I think for families too, we're going to have I hope, a thriving junior program, which means that parents are going to be coming and watching their kids play, and while they're watching, hopefully eating and drinking as well, and just enjoying the space in general. I think that there's lots of good spaces for kids even to do homework when they're waiting for their siblings to do their programs there.
Well, when I
Yeah.
was there most recently, the big screen TVs are being installed along
Yeah.
with all the other work. So, and you mentioned the fireplace,
Yeah.
on the second floor in the event space as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to feel really comfortable there.
Yeah, very comfortable, I think. And, we have an outdoor patio space as well, which overlooks Stadium Court. That has 4 fireplaces. And then it has 8 of the tall fireplaces that are going to be placed around in that area as well. And that has a blackout screen going around it so that you're not exposed to the road on the other side. So that'll be a 3 season space, which is really nice.
Jennifer, anything else in terms of menu? Is that still being crafted as we speak? What should we anticipate maybe or look for, in
We
in the space at Greystone?
we will have some different options, but we'll have your burger, your chicken sandwich. We just have our own twist on it, whether that's the batter or the different sauces we're playing with. Also for events, we can be a fully custom event for food. We can do that. We also have different menus for that as well. So the opportunity is endless. And I look forward to also partnering with Dee and trying to bring in different, specialty nights, like a glow night or, a singles night, like different things like that. Greystone's going to be the place to be.
So if someone, has an annual event, you mentioned, holiday parties, but it could be anything. It could be bridal showers or
Right.
or what have you. Just reach out and say, "Hey, we'd like to see the space. We'd like to, consider hosting an event."
Yes, absolutely. Tours have been my favorite thing recently. They're a lot of fun. As you know, I gave you one.
Yes, you did.
They're fantastic. And it's just really fun to see people's eyes go, whoa, this is amazing. So that's been a blast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned the kids aspect, and we've talked a little bit about the range of age of people who are learning and enjoying
Right.
pickleball. I mean, I played with some folks that are 77 years old, that are 80 years old, and
Yeah.
and but it seems like more and more kids are getting interested. I mean, I suppose there'll come a day where we see high school teams, playing
Yes.
pickleball, college teams certainly as well. I mean, there's tremendous opportunity for
Yeah.
growth still in this sport.
Yeah, there's already collegiate pickleball, so it'll be in the high school soon enough. That's one of our goals. We're actually one of the founding clubs of Michigan Youth Pickleball Association, which is the first travel team for
Mm.
kids in Michigan. We do have hopes that that will eventually go into the high schools and that they can grow their programs from there, which will create college scholarships, right?
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate goal. We want our kids to be successful, but we want them to have fun along the way doing it.
You
Yeah.
mentioned tournaments. We should probably touch
Yeah.
on that a little bit more specifically. I mean, there's the PPA tour, Ben Johns and Annalee Waters and all the best players, and there's the Major League Pickleball, and you mentioned what, AAP also.
There's APP.
APP.
Yes. Yeah.
So
With Megan Fudge to Heart. She's great.
will you
Yeah.
look to bring some of those events
Yes.
to Greystone as well? And what's the difficulty or process in that?
Oh, well, anytime you bring in a major tour event, I don't know that there's much difficulty to it. It's just having the conversations and being open to what it is that they need to facilitate it. And so, do you just give them your club for an entire week? And that's one of the reasons that we don't want memberships at the club, because we don't want to upset our membership.
But if you have an opportunity for
Yeah.
special events or signature events, you want the flexibility to be able to hold those.
Right, exactly. And, it will benefit them as well because they'll be able to participate in that tournament if they choose to. And if not, our 300 spectator seats are open for,
Yeah.
open for rent.
Yeah,
So,
very good. All right, what have we left out that's important? Clearly you've got a great investor group that is involved and engaged and behind this project, and it's your job to help make sure that it's all successful and works for sure.
Yeah, our investors are fantastic. Our owner is fantastic. So yeah, and Continental has been wonderful to work with. I think the last thing I would mention is that every single court also has play site cameras, and which have audio as well on them. So you can access the video of your match if you would like. You can get the analytics from your match. You can score keep from there, and you can also do instant replay. And that's kind of a fun aspect of it as well. We have the displays on all 17 courts, and I think people enjoy watching themselves play. It's unique.
I
Right.
might not want to know what the analytics are when I play, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a good tool to use to bring to your coach to enhance your private lessons. So, yeah.
So that's available to anybody who rents the courts.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Yeah. And with our
Fantastic.
17 coaches, somebody's going to be able to help you.
So coaches are there all the time.
They are. Yeah. We have a lot of part-time coaches, but there's 17 and then myself, between all of us, we'll be there often enough that you can always access a lesson if you need to.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
You going to take a lesson?
I need more than one lesson, to tell you the truth.
I'm available, Dave.
All right, good. Excellent. I appreciate that. Tour guide and coach,
All right, exactly.
Dee Geelhood, and Jennifer Posh here. So as we wrap up, just the particulars again, in terms of dates that are important for those who want to get it on their calendar.
March 14th from 12 to 8 p.m. Definitely be there. It's going to be a fun day.
And then soft opening before that, and look for the
Yeah.
website updates.
Look for the website updates. If you get on our website right now, get on our email list, and that will be the way that you're going to see the exact opening date. Will be through that email, and then we'll also post it on Facebook and Instagram and potentially TikTok.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
We'll see.
Got to be on TikTok,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
GreystonePickleball.com.
Yes.
Excellent. Dee, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Jennifer, thanks. Excited. I've seen it. You can tell I'm excited. Looking forward to getting there and playing as well at Greystone Pickleball Club in Auburn Hills. Thanks for the time today.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
And as always, we thank you for joining us on the Dave LewAllen podcast. You find us on YouTube, on Amazon, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and on thegreatvoice.com through our partnership with WJR Radio. Thanks to our producer, director, Josh Bowron. Most of all, to you for watching and listening. Until next time, stay safe, be kind.